Good evening, City Council. My name is Tim Beeman, Interim Assistant Public Works Director overseeing water and wastewater, here to discuss the sewer main transfer of ownership agreement. The recommendation for the Public Works and Transportation Committee is that the Public Works and Transportation Committee recommend that the City Council authorize the City Manager to execute an agreement and any associated documents transferring the ownership of the out-of-service sewer main from the City of Oxnard to the City of Port Hueneme. And the recommendation for City Council is that the City Council authorize the City Manager to execute an agreement and any associated documents transferring the ownership of the out-of-service sewer main from the City of Oxnard to the City of Port Hueneme. A little bit of background. Back in March, the City of Port Hueneme was addressing a sinkhole on Ventura Road and determined that the Port Hueneme existing sewer force main needed additional attention. In April, the City of Port Hueneme contacted the City of Oxnard regarding our out-of-service sewer line within Ventura Road. That sewer line was constructed in 1976 by the City of Oxnard. It is entirely within the City of Port Hueneme city limits, and it was placed out of service in 2003 as part of the Redwood Trunk project. As part of the discussion, Port Hueneme entered into a right of entry agreement with the City of Oxnard and inspected the sewer line via video. Port Hueneme then asked for a transfer of ownership of the sewer line. Internally, Public Works Management, the Water Division, and the Wastewater Collections team discussed the out-of-service pipeline, went over the original intent and any future needs. A portion of this pipeline was already demolished as part of the Lift Station 28 demolition project. We don't have any plans to recommission the remaining pipeline. And we also went through the asset register and determined that the existing asset depreciated value is $20,559.54. Oxnard staff recommend that the ownership of the pipeline be transferred to the City of Port Hueneme for the remaining depreciating value. Along with this, we looked at any potential liability that might be the case with out-of-service sewer lines. If it could create a sinkhole of our own, if the line breaks and earth starts to move back through the pipeline, and that was part of our discussion when we looked at this recommendation. Here's a map showing the pipeline in discussion. So the green area is the City of Port Hueneme, the pink area is the naval base, and the arrows show the out-of-service sewer line moving all the way through the City of Port Hueneme. And if you look at the bottom southeast corner of the line along Hueneme Road, that is the location of where it is currently capped. That was done as part of the Lift Station 28 demolition project. The financial impact: this action includes the transfer of a city asset with compensation in an amount of $20,559.54, which will be deposited into the wastewater operating revenue fund once received. This concludes the presentation.